Hey guys, welcome back to War Thunder, welcome to the scuffedest video of them all. Now I want to apologise for the lack of content over the past week, also the lack of streams and the quality thereof. I've been having some significant problems. As a matter of fact, right now, as I'm recording this video, this commentary, my internet is out, so I have no clue if the video will even go live on the day that I want it to be. That's 27th of December. In other news, I tried streaming on Christmas Day and the FPS decided to go down to 20. Then I went and I spent about, 5 hours until midnight to actually fix the problem, and the next day it was actually really good. And we had solid 60 FPS at 180p, which is really, really surprising. 1080p, 180p, all the same stuff. Now, I've spent a lot of time, obviously, on Christmas, as most people do, if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas, with family, so a lot of food, which I love, stuffed chicken and stuff as such, a lot of food coma, a lot of alcohol, but I still put in a quite a good amount of hours into the actual account. I've spent the majority of the time AFKing, watching YouTube videos, flying some bombers, hence my overall stats actually have fallen a bit. I've lost my duel rating and my KD and win ratio and whatnot, but all in all, a good investment for some progress made in the account. So what was surprising for me was actually the gifting that Gaijin did this time around. Considering the 5-year anniversary sale happened in November, with all the events for like the E100 and whatnot, and now they brought out not just a chronicle event, right? The chronicle event is for 4 different premium vehicles, and they're all premium vehicles, by the way. The Panther M10, the British flak truck thingy, and then obviously the Fokker 490 and the P40C. Now, these events, by the way, they're extremely easy to do. All you got to do is you got to go into your game and you check the achievements tab. I mean, anybody can do them. They're that basic. So I'll be going for all 4 of them, which means that there will be 4 premium vehicles added to my account in somewhere in January. In addition, I was browsing and I saw that Gaijin put up a New Year's tournaments. There's 1v1s in tanks, 1v1s in planes, some really good ones. I'll be doing the F4, the BF1 F4 in 1v1s. I'll be doing the LA7. I won't be doing the P63 though, because that'll be one too many. And then I'll do either a tank 1v1 or I think rather a 5v5 in RB. And the reason is because the rewards this time around are the Panther T5 and the BF19 E7. This is from Thunder League Season 1. This is 2-year-old content that I absolutely adore on my main account. The Panther T5, being a 5.7 Panther, is one of the best Panthers in the game, as a matter of fact. It's a Panther A, so a 6.0 tank, at a 5.7 battle rating. And the only thing you lack is, I think, an APCR shell. So definitely trying to get my hands onto those, and I will. I will get the Panther T5, and I will get the Panther M10. So all the Chronicle events, plus those 2 vehicles, so at least 6 more premium vehicles, along with some Golden Eagles, should be getting added in the near future. And that wasn't it from Gaijin's kind of clever marketing. What they've also done is a bunch of discounts. And these were on Talismans, which were not just... I was surprised by this. Usually the Talisman sales happen, for 2 days it would be Russia, and then for 2 days it would be Germany, and for 2 days it would be America. And they've done that, but they've done just discounts 50% off for like premiums and buying vehicles. The actual Talismans were discounted for the entire 8 or 6 days. And so, as of the recording right now, it's the 27th, as I mentioned, you can still buy Talismans 50% off. And if you know anything about buying stuff with gold, the best things to buy are either Premium Time, which was also discounted, or Talismans. So, I've been working to get some gold early, and I was talking about this before in the actual rules of the free-to-play account, which is that I can play tournaments. If I play tournaments and I win them, I get gold. I can use that gold to buy premiums, I can buy Premium Time, so essentially I can get free premium content. Now, when I started the account off, and I think every account you start off will get about 340 Golden Eagles from all the tutorials you do and some of the stock gold you're given, which was great, but you can't really buy much with 340 Golden Eagles. So I played the tournament, the Gladiator 4v4, and I got myself 500 for 6th place with my team, which was fantastic. So I got 840. And then I also had a rookie wager, which is for Golden Eagles. I did that today with assistance of Remy. We flew in a squadron, and we were able to get 500 gold out of that. So that would be giving us a total of 1,340. Now, when I was doing the calculating, I figured what I would be purchasing is, I would be purchasing a Talisman of the T3485 D5T and the LA7. And I thought the reason this is good is because the LA7 is a plane I'll be using a lot. It's a plane that's in the tournament that I'll be playing in. And the T3485 D5T is also in a tournament. I can use that to get the 3585, which is the next tank in line, and then use 2 mediums as a grind for all the other Russian tanks, as well as obviously for the tournament that I'm playing. So I thought, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. But upon doing some, basic math, which would be 2 plus 2, I realized that I would be exactly 10 golden eagles short to be able to buy both those vehicles. Now, at this point, probably most of you are thinking that what I did was I just downloaded the app in the description below and I got myself some free golden niggles. No. Unfortunately, the free golden eagle app is working in a way where the company is partnered with Gaijin, and they actually purchase gold from Gaijin and then give it to your account, which unfortunately displays a physical transaction on your account status. And that's something that I can't have. As a free-to-play account, I would like to have zero, money, whether it's my money or whether it's Gaijin's money or whether it's, some company like in the case of Free Golden Eagle app. I don't want to have a transaction displayed. It's a bit of an OCD, but I want to stay true to the rules of this account, and so I can't use the application. So 10 golden eagles, up or down. Problem is I can't get my hands on them, so I had to go scrape the idea, go back to plan B. Now, plan B was going to be to just put it on the Ostwind. So T3485 D5T and the Ostwind. That's going to be great. I have enough gold for that, and should be fine. But then the game threw something at me. The game threw me a bone. The bone was called 75% discount on the Hellcat Mark II. British Hellcat, essentially, 3.7. Now, I'm not a person to go buy a plane like that. I actually don't like the Hellcat. I think it's a boring plane to fly. It's not a plane I would come back to. It's not a plane I really want to do close support with or whatever. But at the same time, when something is at the 75% discount, you just buy it. The Hellcat was already discounted 50% from the actual events at a 75% cost. I always say it. If any vehicle in the game that is half decent, you get a 75% discount for it, just buy it. It will always be worth it. And so I could get my Hellcat for 325 gold, which left more than enough money to go and also buy the T34 D5T. But in addition to that, I thought killing two birds with one stone. I played the Hellcat today, and I actually used the Hellcat that I purchased to get the Golden Eagle wager, whilst also grinding for a Spitfire Mark 5B, which is in a 2 versus 2 tournament tomorrow. Yeah, you see, that is efficiency. Efficiency is thinking ahead a couple of steps at a time, and so at this point in time, we've, maybe it was a 5-hour grinding session with Remy on stream, and we got pretty much everything we wanted. I got a bunch of silver lines. I'm now at 4,600,000. I've got nothing to do with that cash. My crew was able to be leveled, and I got the plane that I need. So now all I have to do is just spade it, get it in the tournament tomorrow, and then if we get like top 3, that will be giving me some gold back. So as a rundown of the account right now, a lot of progression has obviously been made in both nations. I've been playing a little bit of Germany, a little bit of Russia. America's still on hold right now, and it might have to be until start of January due to the fact that the New Year tournament got announced. And so for this New Year tournament, I do have to get my hands onto the lineup. The lineup is T34s, both 85 variants, and then the IS-1, and I think maybe even the IS-2. Those are going to be 2 tanks I'm not going to have. The LA-7, which I'm very, very close to actually being able to research, just have one more bomber to grind. And then I believe the SPA of choice is going to have to be the ZSU-37. Not the best one, but I'll have to make do with what I've got. After this lineup has been used and the tournament has ended, I will likely be spending all the time within that tournament to actually grind out the Germans and get a tournament lineup set up there as well. Because I figured I would rather go for a lineup in one nation so that, whilst I'm grinding for a lineup, I can already play. I think it's more efficient that way than if I try to get tournament lineups in all, 3 or 4 nations at the same time. With the Chronicles, this is something that I can talk about content-wise. Obviously, the Focke 490 Premium, I can use that to grind out French planes if needed, but I really just want to use it as a silver line farmer because it's a Focke 490. It's really easy to use. The British, the British truck, armored car, whatever it is. I'm not going to be using that in the slightest. I might use it for low-tier British grinding, sure, but outside of that, unlikely. The Panther M10, that's the real reason I went for the grind. I think it's going to be a vehicle to really look forward to. If you can get your hands on it, 100% do it. It's a Panther. You can't go wrong with it. And so if I do that correctly, that may also be a very cheap way to get myself to a premium plane, premium tank to not have to bother with. And the P40C, I don't really know. I'm going to use it as a bit of an easy grind if I need to. But I think once you reach American level, kind of 3.7, things go quite mellow. Now, holidays or not, I'm going to be extremely busy over the next couple of days. Me and my friend are organizing a full-on New Year's Eve kind of party. So I'm in charge of all the cooking, all the preparation, the main organizing, buying all the items that we need, a bit of cleaning as well. So in the off chance that I don't get any more videos out, or that my computer decides to just completely, neck it, go up in a pile of flames or whatever, in the case that everything goes wrong, I just want to take the time and say, Happy New Year. Thank you for being around in 2017. It was definitely a roller coaster of a year and a learning factor, like it always is. So I'm not going to bore you with the whole 2018 new year, new me, but what you can expect is hopefully, 5% more effort put into content. That's going to be my promise. 5% increase in content quality. Hope you have a good year, and I might catch you in 2018. Cheers, lads.